Hello everyone, my name is Sophie and my Klausurenphase started. So actually I'm pretty nervous because this is my first exam period in life in the university and of course in German. So here I am sitting in front of my desk and I'm going to prepare for my first exam because it's actually tomorrow. Yeah, of course I haven't started preparing only today, but yeah, I started doing this vlog today. Actually telling about my exams, I have only two. The first one is going to be tomorrow and it's audiovisuelles Publizieren, and the second one is Einführung in die Politikwissenschaft, and also I will have to make a special project for my audiovisuelles Publizieren shaft. Yeah, for this subject I will have to make a video, something like a Magazinbeitrag, so that's it. And now I'm taking my iPad because here in Teams I have all the presentations that I can use to prepare myself. And I'm also pretty conservative, so I like to use just like a notebook to make some notes, and I don't like digital notes at all. So there are just like 9 presentations and I have already repeated 4 of them. Yeah. No, actually 5. Yeah, so I have 4 more to prepare. And the presentation number 6 is Sprache und Bild on und off. So here it is. Let's learn it. Nothing special, just me sitting on the floor. So I have already repeated 1 of 4 presentations, and now I would like to answer some questions you asked me on my Instagram. And by the way, if you don't follow me on my Instagram yet, just there is my nickname. So I guess the most popular question, of course, is where do I study? I study in Germany, and I chose this country because my grandparents live there. So yeah, I moved to the country because yeah, I have members of my family there. And one more really popular question is was studierst du, or what do I study? I study as my main subject political science, and as my second subject or second major, I don't know how to better call it, audiovisuelles Publizieren. That's something like journalism. Do you find difficulties to study in university in German language? Definitely yes, of course, especially because I study humanitarian science. Yeah, so maybe if I studied economics, it would be at least a little bit easier for me. I'm not sure, but at least there were numbers, and everything that I study relates to the language. And of course, it's much harder to, for example, read specific texts in not your mother language. For example, for political science, we have a lot of really extremely hard texts, and even Germans tell me that it's really hard for them to read them. And of course, for me, when I don't know a lot of words, yeah, that's like twice harder. So I would say that yes, that's pretty hard for me, especially because of my majors, because they are humanitarian. Yeah, and also if we compare political science and audiovisuelles Publizieren, journalism, I would say that journalism is much easier for me because yeah, that's something that is pretty similar in all countries, I guess. And yeah, actually that's something what I have a clue about, and political science is totally new for me. And yeah, of course, because of all this Fachliteratur, it's really hard for me to learn it. How are the parties in Germany? I've never been to parties in Germany, so I definitely don't know. So if you have been, just text me in comments, please, because I don't know why, but I just I wouldn't say that I'm really about parties, that I really like them, so more like a homebody. Perfect evening for me is the evening when I stay at home. One more question, are you doing Studienkolleg? Is it easy for foreigners? I have studied at Studienkolleg for 1 semester, and yeah, I can say that you can't compare Studienkolleg and the university because university is much harder, and that's it. but it's of course a good preparation. And my way to German university was like, I graduated from school, then I went to Studienkolleg, and then after Studienkolleg, I got into the university. So I guess it's the easiest way. So now, after I asked the most frequently asked questions, I will make a cup of tea because I feel a little bit like sore throat, and then we will continue studying because we have 3 more presentations we have to learn till tomorrow. Of course, if you have any questions, you can feel free to text me on Instagram or you can leave your comment and I will answer. So here it is, my new cap from Montenegro, and I'm completely in love with this little unicorn. So actually that looks really nice, but the only disadvantage is that it's extremely small. And my current favorite in this exam phase is Kinder Country, the most delicious chocolate ever. Here we are again, but with the tea. Hi guys, so today I had my first exam that was Audiovisuelles Publizieren. And actually, I wouldn't say it was a multiple and single choice exam, but I wouldn't say that it was that hard. I guess for natives that was pretty easy. For me, it was a bit harder because I just didn't know some German words. So I had to use a vocabulary book. Yeah, and now the only thing that I want to do is actually relax and maybe watch something on Netflix.